أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين آمين. For a second time, I just want to say that these folks that's ruling over top of us now, right, and in our relationship in terms of the march of time and the advances or the advancement of society, you know, in this regard to technology. Okay, I now understand. I see how the Sony executives feel, right, when their phone was hacked, right. But I don't understand why, well, I understand why it happened to me. Okay, and I'm not really upset about it because I know that uh, I'm not upset about it, even though I should be because I don't deserve that kind of stuff. You know, I wouldn't hack nobody else's phone and lock them out of it. Somebody hacked my phone and changed the pin and changed the access code to my phone. So I did it 14 times, and his phone reset to default factory default. All the data was gone, wiped clean. So I'm starting from scratch in building, uh, inputting external data on the phone. 500 some pictures and well, well, what can I do? I mean, this is and this technology, especially this information technology, the IT. Uh, there aren't really any safeguards against it. Now you can put up a lot of barriers, mazes and so forth and on, but in time, the crook, the burglar can get around. He's gonna crack it sooner or later. It depends on how fast he or she does it. So it's but the way things are set up. Uh, I know if we were in power, it would be a lot better than what it is. People would be more secure in their electronics than what it is right now. Because the way I strongly believe that it's set up whereby uh, there is no security. There's always a lockout. There's always a lockout. But the way this uh, post industry, post steel industry, this information uh, industry, this information civilization, information based society and or civilization, right, is set up so there couldn't be no real safeguards put in place. See, I believe that. I believe real and concrete safeguards can be put in place. If the right people, if this tool was in the right hands. See, yeah, it's not in the right hands. You know, these people are criminals with our technology. That's our technology. The very basis of it, the mathematics, you understand, the logic, you understand, the binary language, you understand, didn't come from them. But, uh, a lot of our failures are self-inflicted. You know, I would say it's 60-40. 60-40 self-inflicted, 60% self-inflicted, and 40% externally, inflicted. 20% by, the enemy and the other 20% by, the helpers of the enemy, the enemy's ansars, yes, the enemy's puppets, the enemy's, the stars in the dragon's tail. Okay, that's what I want to say. I won't waste too much fun. I got to build a data back on my phone. So, phone numbers is going. right? Uh, a lot of access, quick access data going. You know, I got to put all this stuff back on. 18 months worth of data that's gone from this one has been wiped clean from the phone, and I had to do it because I couldn't get in the phone. I did it to the 14 time limit. You know, you can up on my phone, you have up to 14 times to uh, log back into the phone, else the phone will revert automatically to a factory default setting, right? Wipe clean, you know, do a power, what they call it, a power wipe, whatever. And so I got to put my data back on the phone. You know, somebody probably, I pissed somebody off, probably. Why didn't piss nobody off? They pissed themselves off. See, they already pissed off. You do something like that to somebody. Yeah, they already said, I'm telling you, that's why they have these descriptions in the holy records. They have these descriptions of them. You know, Satan, Lucifer, Satan, devil, dragon, beast. Say, yeah, these are the labels on the folks now that's in charge of things. Lucifer, Satan, devil, dragon, beast, and they do these kind of things to other people. You know that they don't like. You know, they quote unquote want to make an example of, quote unquote, want to teach them a lesson, quote unquote. You know, and people who do this kind of thing, they're some of the most cowardly people. You know, they sit behind a keyboard, so they're probably in another country somewhere. Probably in another country somewhere. You know, doing these kind of things to people. You know, prime example of knowledge in the wrong hands. Prime example. You know, criminals with knowledge. It's a dangerous world. It's real. They're trying to say it's not. It's more safer now than it was. You know, it's even dangerous than the Cold War. More dangerous than the Cold War. See, got a bunch of nerds, sociopaths, man, with knowledge, with brains. Evil geniuses running around. You know, doing what? What are they doing? What are they doing? What does the Lord self breeds? Hatred, slander, theft, murders, lewdness, and everything else. See, bad people with technology is the worst. It's the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Bad people with knowledge. You know? Well, I don't want to waste too much time. I got to get to this phone and straighten my phone out. Okay? Stay prayed up. Ramadan's coming up, so it's a new beginning for me. You know, a renewed beginning, right? As far as my diet and my eating habits and discipline concerned, you know, I haven't eaten bad. I just been eating too much. Okay, so stay prayed up, right? Pray for the children. You know, may Allah bless us. May Allah protect us by day and by night. May Allah give us a deep understanding of the Most High's process. And may Allah Ta'ala bless the children, protect the children by day and by night. Through his holy prophet, Abu Ali, and all the wonderful prophets that he sent here to uplift fallen humanity and lead them back to him in his love, grace, and mercy and kindness. Ameen.